After you've completed the asynchronous training, you'll be granted access to the membership-only resource kit. When you log in, you'll see the variety of resources available. This includes stakeholder support, student support, and educator support, where you'll learn how to understand the Agilities framework and Career Explorer tools, analyze the multiple options for implementing Agilities in the classroom, discover the value of creating an Agilities classroom. The educator support resources include supplemental videos to learn more about the Agilities and additional training on the suite of Career Explorer tools. In the implementation materials, you'll find the guide to implementation, creating an Agilities classroom, introducing the portfolio, and the lesson alignment guide. The lesson alignment guide includes many complete lessons with objectives that you can align to course standards, highlights of the portfolio assets, and additional lesson materials. Each lesson falls into one of 5 major categories. The lessons can be taught in any order or combination, although we suggest laying the foundation with the introduction and Agility Advantage lessons before the others. Each lesson has a synchronous option for educators who would prefer to guide students through each activity. The student technology is low needs, with students utilizing cloud-based documents and tools. The asynchronous materials allow students to complete them in any environment. Because all the material is included for independent study, this benefits ESL learners, homeschool students, distance learners, and students in suspension. All students can progress through the lesson or lessons at their own pace. Let's take a closer look at the materials included inside a lesson. The landing page for each lesson includes the lesson summary and lesson goals. Each has a facilitation guide, a ready-to-use teacher slide deck that follows learning best practices. The link provides a copy of the assignment you can share with each student. The digital handout follows the lesson activities with brainstorming sections, writing prompts, and development of their portfolio. The student handout is the same between the synchronous and asynchronous lessons. The asynchronous materials can be accessed and shared with students either using a SCORM file with your district technology support or through a direct link. Students start by seeing the learning objectives. The information is chunked out into parts to make it easy for students to take in and comprehend new content. They can listen to the Agilities podcast or use the transcript to support listening comprehension or for students with hearing difficulties. Web content is embedded in the lesson, keeping your students focused. Students can track their portfolio completion and review how they addressed each of the learning objectives. You can create a custom experience using activities from both sets of materials. You may choose to use the podcast as a bell ringer or the slide deck for a lesson during study hall, with the asynchronous materials as the learning activities over a series of days. Both methods include a portfolio option to help students develop a professional portfolio. Ajaya found it helpful to complete scholarship applications and show evidence of her accomplishments. The portfolio materials include a facilitation guide, an introduction slide deck, a digital student handout, a badging framework, a sample rubric, and an asynchronous introduction lesson. The student support materials help create an Agilities classroom by teaching students to translate their skills into work language, frame their experiences on resumes and when doing interviews, boost their career confidence, and develop skills to prepare them for the future. There are a variety of one-pagers that can be shared digitally or printed, posters for class activities and to reinforce the Agilities language, and supplemental materials that can be layered into any content area. Thank you for exploring the Agilities for High School and Beyond resource kit. We're grateful to you for partnering with us to help your students expand their career pathways.